Thank you, Jason, and to the members of the Hilliard Lynx field hockey team, I want to congratulate you on this very mature and socially responsible decision to care about where you purchase your spirit wear and to take the time to look into this issue. I think in this day we all recognize that we live in a global economy, but we can also make decisions that impact individuals around the world right here in our purchasing power. It is insightful and, as I said, quite mature that in many cases you're ahead of the curve. I certainly want to acknowledge and thank the governor for his efforts to not buy products or uniforms that come from sweatshops, and I think that your efforts and on a personal level to make this decision shows your compassion, your integrity. And I have a resolution here from my office to recognize the team, and I just want to read a couple of lines here because I think it's important to acknowledge what they've done here today. It may be just a single step, but every journey begins with a single step, and I think that it's a little stone in the pond that creates a great ripple, and we all can make differences in what we do every day. And to recognize the importance of justice and fairness to workers is absolutely an important part of our decision-making process. And as the coach was saying, you know, we're about to enter the busiest shopping time of the year, and so we can all think about the decisions we make. So I'd like to present the team with this resolution from my office, and I just want to read 2 lines here. Your recognition of the humanitarian ramification sewn into the clothes worn every day in this country demonstrates an awareness of global issues and maturity that is well beyond your years. By refusing to purchase from manufacturers who mistreat their workers, you demonstrate that an injustice against one person is injustice against all. So I just want to thank you all for your recognition of this, and present this to the team. I don't know which one of you guys want to come up here, and I'll give you this resolution. Thank you very much.
May go a little unnoticed, as high school students, I think that is a key word because in many clothing factories around the world, those children don't have the chance to go to school. And I think what makes this so much more effective and more realistic to this team is the fact that, there are many kids half their age who are working 12, 14 hours a day for $1 a week to make the clothes that we can wear to go to school. And I think it's just something, again, that makes a lot of sense on why, those in high school can be the ones to lead this effort. And, I would now like to call up Dana Vanderkolk, who was with the Columbus Council on World Affairs Youth Program. Dana's helped coordinate the youth program at the Columbus Council of World Affairs, and as a student in the program, Dana helped promote the Conscious Consumer Pledge and participated in a briefing for state legislators, who I'm sure Dan was a part of, on the Sweat Free Ohio campaign. So if we can have Dana come up and say a few words, that'd be great.
Hi, I'm Dana. As he said, I'm with Council Fellows. We're affiliated with Columbus Council on World Affairs. We're basically a youth group that is composed of students from all over Columbus. We work together to work on issues with local actions for global change. For the last 2 years, we're going on 3 now, we've been working on Fair Trade campaign. And Fair Trade basically is very similar to the Sweat Free City campaign, has the same ideas. For our group, our main goal was to educate consumers about what they buy and about voting with their dollar. We've done several things over the course of 2 years that we feel hope to educate the public. We had a conscientious consumer training with other teenagers. We had a Adopt a Supermarket campaign where we went to a local grocery store and talked to a manager and talked to customers there to spread the knowledge around. We had a Fair Trade Trick or Treat campaign where we gave out Fair Trade chocolates and informational cards, so that reached all kids and families. It was a great way to further expose fair trade. We had a trip to Media, Pennsylvania, where we talked to movement leaders, because Media, Pennsylvania is the first fair trade city in the United States, so that was an awesome trip. But as Jason mentioned, we made the Conscientious Consumer Pledge, which we have available if anyone would like to sign. Basically stating that consumers would take more, would look into what they're buying more and take more responsibility for the products they buy. We have gathered a lot of support with this pledge from local consumers, and we're very happy with the progress we've made. And we also would like to commend the Hilliard field hockey team. We think it's great that they put the time and effort into doing the right thing. We think the next step is for the government to act, and fair trade is something that certifies fair wages, healthy working conditions, and environmental standards, and we feel these are all American values, so we need to implement that in legislation. So we want the government to follow the lead of other states of California, Maine, New York, New Jersey, Vermont, Illinois, and our neighboring state, Pennsylvania, to buy sweat-free apparel for Ohio. Thank you very much.